All right.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning. I think we're good. I don't know. The circle's going, but yeah. Okay, here we are. Good morning, everyone. Okay, there we go. Turn a little bit. We are going to jump right into it. So Tim had big news that he saw, found, heard.
Yeah, Zillow named Charlotte the third best market behind only Indianapolis and Atlanta, who ranked number 1 and number 2 respectively for home buyers in 2026. Those are based off 2 big factors. Number 1, less competition compared to the number of homes on the market right now, but with really strong projections on home values after the fact. So in Zillow's words, it creates a really great entry point for buyers to come into the market, especially those first-time home buyers.
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte is a great market because there's so many businesses that are continuing to invest in the city and surrounding areas. So let's talk about really what's going on in the market.
Yeah, so big thing, kind of what we just talked about. New listings have dipped just a little bit. Now this is trailing a couple of weeks behind, but still listings are down just a little bit. But pending sales were way up about 15%. So the takeaway, buyers aren't just looking anymore, they're pulling the trigger. So even though there's fewer new houses on the market compared to the week prior, those houses, they're getting snatched up fast. So don't wait if you see a house that meets your needs.
All right, and then I am going to, sorry, I have to have this in front of me because my brain just, that's the way my brain works. I need it to be right here. Why is it asking me to verify? Honestly. All right, I don't know why it's asking me to do this right in the middle of this. All right, you guys. So I'm going to tell you about the inventory. You guys know I love the month supply. That's kind of my thing. So thank you.
You're welcome.
So even with the surge, our total inventory, it's still up 17.2% to last year. So we're sitting at about 10,250 homes for the entire Charlotte region. So that's Asheville all the way to the city that has the Asheboro. There it is. That's what Canopy covers. And then for the month of December, so it's not talking about even January, we're doing December's numbers. We're a little behind. For December, our inventory was at 2.9. Last time we talked to you guys, it was at 2.8. So really awesome because now buyers have more inventory to choose from, and this is like a 3-year high. So you're not in that panic situation. You've got a variety of homes to choose from to fit your lifestyle.
Yep. Let's talk about what's important to you, your wallet. The average or median price home is at $400,000, but there's a couple of things that you need to know if you're a buyer in that market. One, the average home is going at about 94% of its original list price. So what that means to you is when you combine that 6% discount from the list price with just barely over a 6% interest rate compared to the 8% we had in the last 18 months, that means a big difference when it comes to your monthly payment that you're going to pay over the next 30 years, which is great news for you. Mm-hmm. What we're also seeing is about 106 days on the market, which means that...
That's our list to close, yeah.
Yeah, so from the time that you list to the time that seller is getting ready to close is about 106 days. That means they're motivated. So don't feel bad going in on a home, even if it's just been on the market a couple of weeks. Hopefully their agent has educated them that they need to sell whenever an offer comes in, and we want to get this thing moving.
And some people might say, well, why isn't that list price going down?
Y'all, I'm going to head out. Bye, guys.
What we're seeing is that list price kind of staying at that 400,000 mark, but we're seeing buyers get huge seller credits to help them with their closing costs. So if you're a buyer that's preparing for the spring market, it's important to keep in mind that the historic, don't think about COVID interest rates, think about the historic average, which is 7%. We are now sitting below that at 6.11. And then you have high inventory, these longer days on market. This is all creating a great circumstance, like the perfect secret sauce for you guys to jump in, for buyers to jump in and to snag that home that you're wanting and to get help with your closing costs. And then if you pair that with some of the amazing programs that we have for first-time home buyers, it's a great time. But the numbers are telling us that buyers are going to be flooding, or buyers are already starting to flood back into the market. So don't wait. All right, guys, if you want to see a list of homes in the Charlotte area that have had price improvements, or that have been on the market longer than that 106-day mark, comment deals below, and I will send you that list. But I'm going to head out because my boys are already heading out to go do our volunteer work, and then I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.